Let's go.
It should be right around there.
Right around here, huh? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
They're not microbots. Be careful.
Beat the mysterious threat. Okay. Let's go. Come get me up there.
I know what to do, Sora! Yeah.
Oh, let me just get up here. Try to lock on.
Targeting.
Can? Yes, again.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Go
this
get
is.
him!
Targeting.
No, that didn't do anything. Whoa. Hit the wall. Ow. Okay, or just run around.
It's no fair! Why can't we hurt it?
Magic's no good.
What do we do? Huh? This is weird.
Sora, you guys all right?
Oh, yeah, but the target escaped. Have you got any leads?
Tons. Somewhere inside that thing, there is a core. It's what powers the whole cluster. The core is the only way to hurt it. Now he tells us. Wasabi, what happened? Let's just say it's a handful. Team, check in.
So far, so good. Guys, I am really tired of just dodging this thing.
Freddy getting frustrated. Guys, I'm on my way.
No, Hiro!
Hero, you analyzed the dark cubes.
Wait, did you just say dark cubes?
Yeah, they're dark, they're cubes. I call them like I see them. Every bad baddie needs a cool name.
Yeah, that's not cool.
We'll gather as much data from the dark cubes as we can.
Hero, figure out a way for us to beat this thing! Huh?
But guys, I can't leave you out there all alone.
Hero,
We are a team. And teams delegate. We need you at the garage.
we trust you. So you trust us.
I'm
Fine. I'll look for a way that we can expose the Dark Cube's core. Just keep that data coming. Copy!
Hero, what should we do?
You protect the others. I'll mark their position for you on your AR display.
We got it! Time to go, Baymax!
All right.
all right.
Sora,
With
the
it.
Dark Cubes are gonna be tricky to bust open. You'll have to assess everyone's situation and...
Improvise! I know.
All right,
Cool.
so
Good luck.
thanks. Yeah.
lemon!
Hey, Sora? I think I'm stuck. See if you can find the residue from my chem ball. If you hit it with fire or electricity, it might trigger a chain reaction.
Do it again now?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I think you said hit it with fire. Hit it with fire, huh? Alright.
Targeting.
Yeah! 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 Take this!
So... something. Zerd? Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, I figured I could just beat it.
Back off!
Oh!
Gracias, Sora! Next time I won't go so easy on them.
Alright, there's one.
2011, I'm glad you're safe.
Fred, you okay?
I'm getting pulled
Take
in
this.
too many directions. You think you can free my arms and legs? You gotta find a weak point and losing the dark cube grip.
One.
Here, let me think about this. Gotcha. One more. Look out.
Yeah! Super jump! Pure appreciation, my man. Huh. My citizens! They need me!
Okay.
Glad you're okay, Fred.
Where are we at? Up there, huh? Alright. Of course, too late. Up, Daisy. What do you need, man?
Wasabi, can you hear me?
Sora! am I glad to see you? I am not a big fan of heights. Hey, you think you dragged me up here because it's scared of being attacked from above? See if you can get the drop on it.
Back off!
Ah! Finally! Thanks for the save, Sora. I'll see if anyone else needs help.
Wasabi, good to see you're all right.
Okay. Then I thought that was it. Oh.
Go! Are you in there?
Sora! I don't know how to stop this thing. I tried slowing it down with my disc.
You see anything big you can smash against it?
Hey, what about that big red thing from the studio?
What? Big what from what? It's some big something or other. Smash it. Oh, there's a ball.
Yeah. Whoop. Oh.
Smash it, baby.
Thanks.
Just in time.
I owe ya.
Doesn't look like you're hurt, Go-Go. Listen, Sora. The dark cubes have converged on a single location. Whatever's happening can't be good. I'm almost done pinpointing the core. If you need me to help.
Nah, it's okay, Hero. We're on it.
Thanks.
Hurry, Sora!
You know, I haven't had a save for a while. Like, pretty much the whole game, so let's just go. I'm here.
Okay, there's a lot of them.
What do you suppose they'll do?
I don't think we want to find out.
I say, we destroy this thing!
But without a strategy, we'd just be wasting our strength.
If we knew where to strike...
Sora, I got it. I'm sending you an AR software update. It'll show you where the core is. The Dark Cube's weak point. I'm coming to help.
Huh? That's weird. Is it busted?
Oh, lovely.
Hero, who's that on the display?
That's not the display. He's really here.
Huh?
The black coat. He's back?
Are you done messing around?
What? Wait. That voice.
Hold on. You know this guy?
And now, enter the supervillain.
He definitely has the vibe.
Funny.
Riku. But...
As if this stupid experiment wasn't already a hassle.
Huh?
Oh?
Where'd he get that?
Hero, do you recognize it?
Yeah.
not quite ready.
That's the first chip I made for Baymax. It's full of combat programs.
Programs?
Yeah, they tell Baymax how to react.
Does that mean it's like his heart?
Kind of.
More than.
Riku!
That made no. This should be fun.
Oh no!
Sora, I'm on my way. I'll look after my team. You guys fight the Dark Cubes. Remember to use the AR device to target the core.
I got it!
I don't. But figure it out.
Are you ready, Sora?
Now.
Full thrust! Get him! Again!
Numpin, round hammer fist.
Baymax, let's go!
Certainly.
That is not the way it's supposed to go. Okay, what? Excellent.
Here we go!
Okay, I'm getting something here. I'm getting something here.
Later!
Okay. Oh no. Oh gosh.
Thank you!
Chase me all day, man. Ow. Ow. What's that? Meteor! Come on now. Okay.
Here we go!
Doing some damage. Yeah, man. Talking? Ah! My turn. That's it?
Gotcha!
Shoot, well. Well, I don't know what just happened. Oh, my lord. I don't know what just happened there, but there we go. Toasted.
Go!
Yes. All right.
Baymax.
It's
Oh, this
Of
isn't for
course.
you. At least, not until we're done.
Riku! Is it you? Why do you look like that?
Looks are deceiving, but the heart? You know that it's me.
I know Riku wouldn't do this, not without a good reason.
A reason? When did that ever matter? We've been trying to one-up each other since we were kids.
What?
Don't listen to him, Sora.
The coat means he's with Organization 13. And that means he's not really Riku.
Smarter than you look.
We defeated Ansem and Xehanort, every last one of them. But still, they all came back anyway, right? So, maybe this Riku came back too, from the time when Ansem possessed him.
Yeah, from the past.
What? How?
Unlike a certain wizard you know, I had to play by the rules to travel through time, which meant leaving my body behind.
Huh? I know about this. But you have a body.
Xehanort's heart left his body in order to voyage back through time. He needed to tell his younger self of the great plans he had in store. There in the past, his heart stayed and waited out the years until you and I came along. Xehanort's heart possessed me and became Ansem, the first adversary you faced. The rest of him, the piece he left behind, took the name Xemnas and created the first organization. It was all a part of a larger plan to bring Xehanort into contact with the right hearts, enough of them to form the real Organization 13. They could come from anywhere, any when, just as long as he had the right vessels at hand to place their hearts in.
Vessels?
Replicas.
That's right. The replica program was a success. We are as real as people.
Then pack up and leave. What are you still doing here?
To see if we can recreate a heart from data.
What?
Sorry. Did we steal your idea? That walking balloon over there has a heart. At least that's the nonsense I'm supposed to believe.
There are hearts all around us. You only have to see them for them to become real.
Where'd you get that? That's my chip. I made it. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. But I promise I'll put it right back where I found it.
What do you mean?
I think I'll be getting back to work now.
Wait!
We gotta stop him! Guys! Huh?
You are all suffering from acute exhaustion. I recommend rest.
Yeah, you're right. Let's regroup.
Come on, guys. What's with all the long faces? Did you forget that we won?
Fred. Not now.
Huh?
His name is Riku? And you know him?
Yeah. Well, I know him.
That one is a fake.
The fake one's with Organization 13, our arch nemesis.
Okay, but how'd he get Hero's chip?
And what did he mean about an experiment?
And what do they want?
He said they're trying to recreate a heart from data. But I don't know what they really want. None of us do. These guys, they show up, and instead of fighting fair and square, they go for the heart and say things to try and get under your skin. They're cowards. And now they're doing it to you, too. It's our fault.
No. This could be good. That chip might finally be able to give me some answers.
You said that you made it, right?
Yeah, this Baymax, he's actually the second model. No offense.
I am a robot. I cannot be offended.
It's a long story, but the first Baymax and the chip I made vanished into another dimension along with the microbots. The chip's back, so the first Baymax might be back too.
Hiro.
Those who suffer a loss require support from friends and loved ones.
What was that?
I don't know.
Guys,
let's
come
go.
on!
God, can you please let me save it? Or really? Been a while.
What?
Why are you snooping around?
That would be none of your concern.
Overstep, and darkness will consume you again.
What an interesting thing to say. I shall do anything I please. As should you.
Oh, I intend to.
Who's he? Friend of yours?
Yes, though I could not tell you from when.
Yes. Okay.
Sora, we gotta head toward the Dark Cubes.
Well then, let's do it.
Okay, you...
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's finish it. Oh, that was quick. Getting to the dark
Hope it's
cube.
learned some new tricks.
Yeah, now it's gotta face all of us.
That's right.
Freddy want to destroy!
Our probability of success is...
You don't have to crunch the numbers, Baymax. It's not the sum of our parts. It's the sum of our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which adds up to what? Show me. Almost there.
What?
This pile of junk collected the data we needed. The terror of being attacked without warning. The despair of having no place to run. The longing for vengeance.
A heart's more than that.
It's working together.
Smiling at something funny.
Trusting friends.
In every heart, there's hope.
Yes.
You're right.
Huh?
That's why I made sure our creation fought you. Now the data contains a complete heart.
A heart made from conflict? That can't be real.
What was it you said? I only have to see it for it to become real. So, let's see it. First, we need a vessel.
What's going on?
Another dark cube form?
Doesn't look as bad as the last one.
It could be a trick.
Usually is.
We can stop it!
Yeah.
Betamax 1.
That's Baymax.
Baymax.
What? Huh? No way.
Baymax.
Don't bother. This puppet has lost his heart. He won't wake up.
He's not a puppet! Baymax is like my family. Please, give me back my friend.
Yes.
Huh?
I did promise I'd put this back where I found it. But there's one piece missing. Sora, you're the one who's going to complete this heart.
Yeah, right!
You can't have a heart without sadness, without loss. You see, you're going to destroy Hero's friend, right in front of him.
Wait!
Oh no.
Hero! Hero, tell us, what should we do?
Baymax means everything to me. But that chip isn't who he is. I already made this mistake once before. Tadashi wouldn't want there to be a Baymax that hurts people. Sora, he has to be stopped.
Okay, help Go-Go and the others. You can leave this guy to us.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Sora, take Baymax.
Okay, Baymax!
I am ready, Sora.
Okay, Baymax, take Baymax. Baymax to take out Baymax. Okay. Arrow dodge, force
You
strike.
require medical care.
Right. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, I got that part. That part's down. Ooh. Oh, hello. Dodge. Okay, I'm getting there. Alright, we're getting there. Where are we at? Well, I have one of his health bars down. After real dodge.
What? Get him! Again! That's it! Together! We'll stop him together!
Understood. Numpin.
Get him!
Numpin. Rotten out. Numpin.
God, my console. Where is he?
Again!
Numpin. Rotten hammer fist.
Together!
Numpin.
Get him!
Numpin. Numpin. Rotten
Go,
out.
Baymax!
Full speed.
Get him! Again! That's it! Together!
Numpin. Rotten hammer fist.
Together!
Numpin. Numpin.
I'm done.
Numpin. Rotten hammer fist.
Together!
Numpin.
Baymax, let's go!
Certainly.
Well,
Numpin.
Get him! Again! That's it! Together! Get him! Again! That's it! Together!
Numpin.
Baymax, let's go!
oh my God, what do I do here? Hit, I hit. I don't know what that last part
Get
is.
him! Again! That's it! Together! Get him! Again! That's it! Together! Baymax, let's go!
Certainly. Numpin. Rotten hammer.
Think I got him? That was a very strange battle.
Guys. Hero.
So, did we stop him?
Safety mode kicks in if he's put under too much stress. So he's probably just in stasis. We'll have to destroy the chip if we want to be certain.
But... are you sure?
Yeah, dude. You don't need to go that far.
Maybe we can find another way.
Mm-mm. It's the right thing to do. Tadashi would have done the same thing.
But Hero, isn't that Baymax's heart?
That's okay. Baymax is here. I should be the one. Ow?
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
This is great!
Yeah, thanks.
What? Do you think I could take one of them with me?
No.
Come on.
No, who's gonna repair him?
One. Just one of them. Come on, please.
He's my personal healthcare companion?
Alright, well, obviously it looks like we're done with this level. It was fine, it was good. There you go, obviously we're done. San Fransokyo. Alright, new Keyblade. I'll have to try, obviously, the new Keyblade, but we'll see. Cutscenes. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm good. Wow, really? Alright.
That was close.
Thanks. Unusual that we end like this, but let's save it now. Actually, we'll use this as a backdrop. Look at that. No. Okay. So we'll call it here. That was a good place to call it. Alright. Well, that was, like I said. Anyway, there's not much I really said. I liked the movie a little bit. Yes, when I saw it. This level, the world I thought was okay. It was okay. I'm ready to move on to something different, right? So we'll find out. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. Talk with you later. Bye.